Josh Norman, newest member of the team, wearing 26, cornerback. This is an interesting. He was really good in Carolina, mostly playing quarters. He's not that fast. He's a bigger corner. Doesn't play a lot of man-to-man coverage because he's not that fast. Went to Washington for a few years, was awful. Awful. I don't know why. He was just terrible. Then he went to Buffalo last year and was better. Playing opposite Tre'Davious White, who was all-pro, great corner. I don't know. He played better. I think, look, I'm going to say some nice things about this. He's probably the best cornerback available at this point. And the Niners definitely needed more corners. I mean, he's better than Dante Johnson. Seems to be better than Ambry Thomas. I don't think he's going to start for the Niners, but there might be ways they can use him even if he's not a starter. So, you think of his speed being a problem because the Niners used to play a lot of single high stuff, cover three, safety in the middle of the field, cornerback responsible for a deep third. If you can't run, you're in trouble. Well, the Niners don't do that as much anymore. What they play a lot of is on first and second down, they play a lot of two-man under, which is split safeties and man coverage underneath, which means there's safety help on both sides of the field. You don't have to be super fast because you have help over the top. So on first and second down, I could see him playing in this scheme. I can see why the Niners went after him. He's not going to be isolated a lot in man-to-man coverage without safety help on first and second down. Other times on first and second down, they'll play quarters, which is still split safety. He'll have a deep quarter of the field, and he's experienced at that. I don't know if he'll be as good at that because you could get burned deep. But that's how they'll use him. The question I have is on third down. On third down, the Niners are different. They all of a sudden become a pressure, a blitzing defense, even though they have Nick Bosa. This is how they were in 2019. What they do is on third down, they'll bring a fifth guy or six guys, and they'll play bump and run coverage on the outside with a safety in the middle of the field, one safety deep. And they're basically trying to get the quarterback to make quick, low percentage throws down the field in the face of pressure. That was Saleh's philosophy for the last couple of years, and it's what DeMeco Ryans is going to keep doing. So, my question is, how does Josh Norman not get burned on third down? Because if that's what you play, and the defense, the offense puts their best wide receiver across from Norman, and Jaquiski Tartt's in the middle of the field, is Norman going to get burned on those plays? Because the reason they don't want to play Ambry Thomas is because he's getting burned on those kind of plays. I think Norman would. So I'm a little concerned about that. I don't know how he plays on third down, that style. I don't know. We'll have to see about that one. Maybe on third down you play Diamador Lenore instead. I don't know. But that's what I'm a little concerned about. I think if he's in the game, I don't know how much you can blitz because he needs safety help. He's not fast. Anyway, I think what the Niners can, he's not as good as Mosley. He's not as good as Jason Verrett. But maybe what you could do, how about this? I was thinking about this. When the Niners play a team like Arizona, and it's third down, and they put DeAndre Hopkins in the slot, maybe instead of having K'Wan Williams cover a man-to-man, you put Jason Verrett in the slot, and you bring in Josh Norman to be another outside guy opposite Mosley. You could use Lenore as well. But I think that would make sense because if I were coaching the Cardinals, I would put Hopkins in the slot all game. And I would go to work on K'Wan Williams because he's not good in man-to-man coverage. The way Saleh used him really was in zone and as a blitzer most of the time. So what I would do, I'd take him out of the game, put Hopkins in the slot, and force the Niners to put their best corner in the slot, and that's Verrett. That's a good matchup for the Niners. Just you got to do that. And then you can't put K'Wan outside, so maybe that's the plan for Josh Norman. Although, again, you might just want to play the young guy, Lenore. Not sure. But I understand they haven't seen Lenore in a real game. He was playing preseason. It's not necessarily a predictor of future success. So, okay. But don't get your hopes up too high with Josh Norman. He's older than me. And that's saying something because look at me. I look terrible.